They try their best, but I'm not satisfied. And this is not being hypercritical. And if you poll the opinions of Nigeria, you also discover that most Nigerians are also not satisfied with their performance. Look, those who occupy public office can indulge in self-adulation ad infinitum. But there's a reality and there's a perception. And the perception right now is that this Ninth National Assembly has become what I would call one good turn deserves another National Assembly. Yes, it's taking that the National Assembly, unlike the Eighth National Assembly, in terms of its composition and leadership, largely belong to one political party, the ruling party, APC. The last time, and I'm talking about the Eighth National Assembly, we had more or less a hybrid leadership, so that from inception there was disruption and there was pandemonium and acrimony and all that. Yes, but now they are from the same political party. And they've said that because they are from the same political party, they fashion a legislative agenda for themselves to collaborate with the executive and ensure that they do their job with ease. However, talking about that perception of one good turn deserves another National Assembly, too often we've seen, and these are no happenstances, a kind of synchronization of what the National Assembly expects from the executive branch of government being given with what the executive wants from the National Assembly. I'll give you the last example. There had been a raging debate of this contentious money that was to be voted for the renovation of the National Assembly. And of course, there were arguments back and forth and all that. And COVID came and our budget became more realistic. Mind you, it was originally a deficit budget. So we're going to borrow to fund the budget. And people were saying that was lack of thinking that that was not our priority and all that. And they were saying that no, it's the FCDA that was going to use the money. The money was not going to come to the National Assembly. And so the president wanted to borrow more money for Nigeria. And people have been saying, are we going to go back to the debt trap era again and all that? Why should we borrow this kind of money? And that proposal came before the National Assembly. And about the same time, 27 billion naira was then given to the National Assembly or to the FCD for the purpose of carrying out this renovation. So the perception people have, therefore, and that was what Chamberlain was referring to in his intro when he asked that question, is that this National Assembly will do anything the executive branch brings. And remarkably, yesterday, the president praised the National Assembly, hailing them for doing Nigeria proud, for being a good National Assembly and all that. So that's what I can say. And we can break all these things down. Look, this National Assembly, because yes, Section 4 of the Constitution starts with the function of the National Assembly, talking about the peace, order, and good government of Nigeria at the national level. That's the core function of the National Assembly. In summary, yes, they have the power of appropriation, they have the power of representation, being the representative of the people and being a deliberative body, discussing Nigeria. And of course, they have the power of oversight and all that. And then they also function in the check and balances chain, being the first arm of government, the executive the second, and then the judiciary the third arm of government. Now, If we just focus on the National Assembly being a moral force, this National Assembly came from day one with what the previous National Assembly have been doing. They came, and one of the first things they decided was how they were going to buy new cars for themselves. And Nigeria was saying that, must we have this ritual and all that, and that went on, the media, editorialists talked about it. They said, no, they did what they had to do. Two, on the issue of remuneration, this National Assembly has not done anything different from what has happened. Look, and that flies in the face of the constitutional provision that we have. Section 70, let me just anchor, of the Constitution provides luminously that the Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission shall determine, fix the salaries and allowances of such as, you also have Section 84 saying that that body shall also do so for all the other categories of public officers. But what have we had? Unfortunately, unlike before, when we had a whistleblower amongst them, we don't have a whistleblower amongst them now to tell Nigerians what is really going on.
Okay, well, we'll have time for
so
this.
So we can break down
so many issues.
And we will. Kaide.